Okay. So, what if ang ginapasolve sa inyo is limit of x squared minus 1 over x minus 1 as x approaches 1. Also, plot the graph. Okay, so what if ang aton nga 1, butang ako disang plus na lang. Para sure kita nga we are going to use the right limit. Now, if you see a fraction, so I've noted sa aton nga Zoom calls that if you see a fraction, so test the denominator. So when you test your denominator, guys, ang aton nga given diri nga limit nga 1, substitute naton sa aton nga variable sa denominator. So 1 minus 1 makes it 0, and that is not good. So if it is 0, may factoring na matabo. Factor. Okay. So before we start then putting in our values, mang factor kita. So what are the factors of x squared minus 1? So gamay nga, pagbalik sa inyo nga past, x squared minus 1 is factored out as x minus 1 times x plus 1. Okay, x minus 1. The good thing about this is, you're going to be sure, guys, na isa sa mga factors sa inyong numerator, x minus 1 na siya because we are going to cancel. Okay? Now, you are left with the very simple equation that is, what is the limit of x plus 1 as x approaches 1 positive? Right? Okay. With that, ang gamiton naton pang substitute karon siya ni, ha? Si limit of x plus 1, hindi ni ang mas complicated nga equation. Now, we need values that are higher than 1. So, 1.0001, 1.001, 1.01, and 1.1. Substitute. 1.0001 plus 1, that's 2.0001. And 1.001, that's 2.001. Punoon ta na lang ni. Okay. It's pretty obvious, guys, that the limit of x squared minus 1 over x minus 1 as x approaches 1 is equal to 2. So, draw a box around 2, and you're happy. Okay. We are going to plot this. You will see that there is a difference between our earlier example and this one. So, listen ko na because I need space. Sige lang. Tingnan tada na eh. So, change color. If x is equal to 0, somewhere around here, when you're going to draw the plot, hindi ka mo sa simplified. So, si simplified, gamiton lang na siya pang substitute sang diri nga table. Ho. When plotting the graph of the line, ang manimuon nyo. So, if x is equal to 0, ang y naton is equal to x squared minus 1, that's 0 squared minus 1, over x naton na 0 minus 1. So, this is actually negative 1 over negative 1, or 1, di ba la? So, the first point sa aton nga graph, it's 0, 1. So, ang aton nga 1 is somewhere around here, and ari aton nga point. Okay. So, let's erase this. What if x is equal to 1? Ari. So, erase ta ni siya. Oh, we get 1 here. Erase ta ni siya. We get 1 here. And then, with this, guys, 1 squared minus 1, this is actually going to be 0. And this is going to be 0. And any number, bisan si 0, divided by 0, is going to be undefined. Yeah, it's undefined. But you have seen earlier, guys, nga pag plot natin sa iya nga limit, may nakuha kita nga value nga 2. That is after simplifying it. What's going to happen is this. So, si 1 natin nga x ari duha. So, ang ating nga point is 1 undefined. Pero kabalo ka nga may limit na nga 2. Okay. Instead, guys, of shading your point, leave it hollow. Okay. So again, instead of shading your point, leave it hollow. Let's try negative 1. So if x is equal to negative 1, that's negative 1 squared. It's negative. Erase ko diya. So that's 1 minus 1, 0 over negative 1 over negative 1. That's negative 2. But still, 0 man sa Japon. So, ang mga itong na point is negative 1, 0. So, negative 1 na ton somewhere around here. And, ayun siya. And then, let's try for another one. Asa negative 2 pagid ko ah. So, brush negative 2. Erase. So, negative 2 kita. Negative 2 squared is going to be 4 minus 1 divided by negative 2 minus 1. So, this is 3 divided by negative 3. Which is somewhere as dalom. Ay, sa dalom. Okay. And lastly, let's put here another one for 2, no? So what if x is equal to 2? Then y is equal to 4 minus 1 over 2 minus 1 is equal to 3 over 1, which gives you 3. So ari diri ang ato na. Okay. So with this, guys, you can actually plot a little straight line. Oops. So you should be expecting, guys, a straight line because even though ang aton diri nga degree is 2, as you can see, pwede siya ma-cancel out sang x minus 1, which returns you to x plus 1. Okay. And remember, since x minus 1 sa denominator naton, if you substitute 1 to it, it causes it to be undefined. Hollow ang aton diri nga point. Okay. So this is actually called a discontinuity. Discontinuity is at page 17 of your modules. And to be specific, this type of discontinuity, the awesome pot is a removable discontinuity because you can remove this or cancel out this denominator which makes it undefined. So, ma-remove mo siya and then maka-plot ka man Japon, but you just have to remember nga hollow na di siya. Oh. Yeah. So, that's one way to do it. So, let's try another one. This time, let's not plot danay. So, medyo practice kita gamay sa inyo nga ginatawag nga factoring. So, 1. Guys, what is the limit of x cubed minus 1 divided by x minus 1 as x approaches 1? With this, you can say that limit of factors ng x cubed minus 1 is x minus 1 and x squared plus x plus 1. Okay, over x minus 1. So again, know that, guys, once you see a fraction, test nyo nila yun also. Substituting 1 here turns your denominator to 0. So, but sino ng factor ka mo? Kag sa pag-factor, guys, know nga dapat sa babaw may x minus 1 ka man. So, dapat makapang-cancel ka. Okay? Now, you are left with the limit of x squared plus x plus 1 as x approaches 1. Okay? So, since wala sang nakabutan diri nga plus or minus to determine that it's a right limit or a left limit, it's your decision. It's under your discretion, but testingan ta mo naman biyo. What? Para. Oops. So you have x, you have y. Oops. Kuya, OMG. Okay. So what if x 1 negative kita? So what are numbers that are close to 1 nga lower sa iya? Alright. 999, 99, and 0.9. Now substitute all these values to the x's up there. So 0.9 squared plus 0.9 plus 1, I have 2.71. Okay, next, I have 2.97, 2.97. Daw ka-feel ko nga dulapit siya sa something secret. That's 2.99. 7 pagid. Okay, and then moving further, I have, 9997. As you can see, guys, this value, values of y naton, they approach 3. So you can say, guys, nga the limit of x cubed minus 1 over x minus 1 as x approaches 1 is 3. Okay? And last one. So what if you are looking for the limit of x squared plus 4x minus 12 over x minus 2 as x approaches 2? So, testing. 2, substitute na sa may x, so may mo na siya nga 2 minus 2, 0. So, not good. You are going to factor. So, limit of x approaches 2. And then, like I told you earlier, kung may x minus 2 sa dalom, for sure, may x minus 2 man sa babaw. Okay, so, ang kulang na lang, ang isa diriho ay dugang ta. Now, you have 12 and 2, so most likely that's 6, but is it plus or minus? There's a minus 2, plus 4 dio, therefore that's plus 6. Guys, please touch up on your factoring. Do kabudlay na mag-guide sila, especially with our situation right now. So, that's also why I sent you the algebra book so that you can study those as well. You'll find these also online. Now, cancel out na yung boom, boom. And we are left with limit of x plus 6 as x approaches 2. Now, make a table. Boom. Oops. Okay. X and y. Kagina, negative. So, subo mo positive. Let's deal with the right side of the number line. Numbers that are higher than 2 but we are very close to it. 2.1, 2.001, no. 2.01, 2.001, and 2.0001 plus 6. That's 8.0001, 8.001, 8.01, and 8.1. As you can see, we are close to 8. So draw a box around that and you're good. But don't forget, guys, when you are going to plot the graph of this line, ang inyong graph sa 2, 8, sa ini nga point, dapat halo ang inyong point. The same will apply with, let's see, where did I write that? Oh no, I lost it. Okay, same will apply to this one. So if you are going to plot the graph for this function, ang inyong point sa 1, 3 should also be a hollow. Okay? Because it's a discontinuity, a removable discontinuity to be specific. And yeah, that's it. Just don't forget about those things, guys, ha. Substituting lang gid ni siya. Praktisan nyo gid ang paghatag sang ini nga mga values. Alright?